Yes, chat. It is time for Scott's using the 4-bore against the Atlas Stone. Yes, but Revan, this is one of his new videos. He did just put out a new one today, but I'm waiting on that one. This one he put out a couple days ago. So this is his, if he hadn't put one out today, this would have been his newest video. He's testing the 4-bore against the Atlas Stone. Really, pirate. Okay, now I am intrigued. Now I am intrigued. Yeah, chat, let's fucking go. He's still working on that Rubik's Cube? Wait, that's the T-Rex. The T-Rex is driving it.
Drop it there!
Oh no!
Shit! Fuck! That! Fuck!
Chat! Scott swore! Scott actually swore! That must be heard again. Yes, I will up the volume on this. He actually swore. Listen.
Drop it there! Shit! Fuck! That! Fuck!
I never thought I'd live to see the day. You didn't hear a broken spine? Okay, hang on. When he's flailing his arms around... Hang on. When he's flailing his arms around like this, I will play it one more time. Listen.
Shit! Fuck! That! Fuck!
Yeah, when he's flailing his arms around, he goes, shit! Fuck! Okay. We'll look after the video.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And you know, not too long ago, the world's strongest man, Eddie Hall, came here and filmed with me. And you know what? He forgot some of his stuff. It's going to cost way too much to send this Atlas Stone back to him. So today, we're going to shoot it. This actually will not be my first time shooting an Atlas Stone. I've shot one with 50 BMG and some other smaller calibers, and I tried to chew one up with a Gatling gun that's chambered in 9mm. And I found that these things are actually extremely tough. But there's one caliber that I have not hit this Atlas Stone with, and I am very curious to see how it reacts, and that is the 4-bore. I don't believe the 4-bore is going to penetrate very deep, but it is going to be delivering a lot of energy. It's basically going to be like a meteor hitting the moon. As you can see, this is an 18-inch stone, and it is 250 pounds. Atlas Stones come in lots of different weights, and they are used in strongman competitions. And everywhere he goes, but he forgot this one. So today I'm going to take advantage of him being forgetful, and we're going to see what happens when we hit this thing with a 4-bore. So
this should be good.
Bust this Atlas Stone with a
Dwayne, I'd say he probably is not, simply because the aiming could be difficult. I'm guessing, like with the punt gun, it wouldn't be able to come close, and aiming it might be tricky. Not to mention, the punt gun is a pain in the ass to set up, given its size and the mounting structure it needs. Not to mention the filling it with the powder and everything like that. So it's much more difficult to use a punt gun. Yeah, not to mention the after cleaning. He may work up to it. It is entirely possible that he may work up to the punt gun. He may go from the 4-bore to the 900 JDJ, and then maybe he'll do the punt gun, but he's, gotta work his way up there.
4-bore, I'm going to shoot it with a few other calibers so that you have a baseline and something to compare it to. We're going to start out with 45 ACP. I have a Sig Sauer 1911 topped off with a Romeo X, and I'll be loaded up.
Okay, can we, for a moment, can we just appreciate that, yes, it's Sig? That is a very pretty gun. That is beautiful. I would prefer a more skeletonized trigger, but that's a beautiful gun. Vivian! Bite your tongue! It's that is lovely. The color especially. I want one. Yes, I do. I want one. Put it in my mouth. No, I'll keep it out of my mouth. I will keep it out of my mouth. Put it in my mouth, Chad. But yeah, the color on it especially. That color looks fantastic on this 1911. Yes, no, not in the mouth, not in the mouth. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Topped off with a Romeo X, and I'll be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 230 grain, 45 ACP, plus P. I'm very excited to try this thing out. I have not shot it yet. Let's take a few shots at that steel.
I'm gonna move this way, assuming he's keeping this angle. I may move again.
All right, now let's shoot the stone.
Not bad. That took a nice little shaving out.
Let's do it. Pretty sure I got a few rounds left. Nice. 45 ACP is supposed to be a pretty stout round, but apparently this stone does not care. We got hit.
It took the shaving off.
And as you can see, it didn't really do much of anything to this stone. I think we're going to need something bigger. So up next, we're going to hit this thing with 44 Magnum. This is a Taurus.
That's a big gun. And Chat, what do you think of this paint job? The gun, it looks pretty. I prefer a different paint job on it. The camo's okay, but honestly, I actually don't. I prefer a different paint job on it. I'd prefer this to be either silvered up or maybe like that coyote brown. I think this would look really cool in the coyote brown, as opposed to the camo.
Raging Hunter,
yeah, chrome
with a
or coyote brown
job, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to be loaded up with some Underwood ammo.
Oh, deeper out blue could be beautiful too, Gray Matter.
Hollow points.
Wait, how much did you say? What size?
Underwood ammo, 44 Magnum, 300 grain jacketed hollow points. I also have not had the pleasure of shooting this gun yet, so I'm going to take a few shots at that steel first. All right, looks like it's hitting a little high. Yeah, give it another. Okay.
Nice.
Now let's shoot the stone.
Here we go. Took a bigger shaving out of it. It's a bigger shave.
Didn't do a whole lot. Still got 2 rounds left. All right. We are
nice.
Well, those are stuck in there good. Ow!
Oh, Scott, ouch.
Tight cylinder. There is not much difference here on this stone.
Yeah, especially now, Kaibo. There's the radar dish right there.
And 44 Magnum. I mean, it did a little more damage, but not much. It doesn't seem like the handguns are doing much damage, so let's go ahead and try out a few rifles. This is a PSA AR-15 chambered in 5.56. I have a 20-round mag loaded up with 10.
Okay, again, I like the rifle. I don't like the print. The Tiger Stripe does look a bit better than the Woodland camo. I don't like this look on on the firearm. It just doesn't work. Yeah, same Kaibo.
10 rounds of Underwood ammo,
Yeah,
55
definitely too
grain
much green. There needs to
223.
be more browns
I
in there.
also have not shot this gun yet, so let's take a few shots at that steel.
Oh, iron sighting it.
Looks like... Now I know that these iron sights need to be adjusted a little bit. I know where I'm hitting now. Let's take a shot at the stone. Okay, how about one more?
There you go. That's a good little hit. I think that looks like it got a bit deeper.
Right. Let's go check it out. So we hit right here with the 223, and then I hit right here with the 223, and it did do a little more damage than the 45 ACP and the 44 Magnum. I feel like because it's moving faster, maybe that did it. Very interesting and makes me very curious about what happens when we hit it with a very large, slow-moving round like the 4-bore. But before we do, I have one more rifle to shoot at this thing. So the last rifle we're going to hit this stone with before we try to crack it open with a 4-bore is a CMMG 458 Socom. This thing is Stormtrooper white. Not really sure if that's what they call it, but it's what.
Now that is a pretty gun with a pretty paint job on it. That looks pretty. That flat snow white. Huh. That looks nice. I kind of wish he had a different stock on it, like instead of this smaller one, but that still looks really nice.
What I call it, and I hope that I shoot a little better than a Stormtrooper. And I'm loaded up with a 10-round mag of Underwood ammo, 458 Socom, 300 grain. And if I'm being completely honest,
it is, Gray Matter.
Kind of threw this optic on there, so let's make sure I'm hitting stuff. Hey, okay. All right, let's shoot the stone.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that actually
that did pretty good.
I like this. So it looks like this thing actually can be damaged. That did quite a bit to it. You got some chunks.
Oh, that's a good chunk.
I'm not sure if Eddie's going to be very happy about that, but still
just kind of shaved it though.
So now I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to spin it around so that we have a fresh side. So the time has finally come. This is my Christian Firearms single shot falling block 4-bore rifle. That is a 1-inch in diameter bore. This thing weighs over 20 pounds and produces over 200 pounds of felt recoil. This is basically the largest elephant gun in the world that you can get your hands on. And this is what it fires. And this ain't no 458 Win Mag. This is a 2,150 grain 4-bore round that is 1 inch in diameter, and this thing is going to be hitting like a Mack truck.
Jesus.
Handheld artillery. Okay.
This is a big boom.
Oh, here we go. Oh, holy cow.
Nice. Yeah, baby. It didn't do that much. Let's see if we can see some of the size of those chunks come. That didn't do all that much at all. Look at the width of those chunks coming off. Look at that. That's what I mean. Said by width, I was referring to the thickness of the chunks. I should have been more specific. They're they're large chunks, but they're thin. Yeah, the stone, the density of the stone was able to take those hits. No problem. Yeah, because like look at this one especially. The chunks coming off it are thin. Yeah, basically, Nia. Yeah?
Dude, look at this. I mean, we hit it. But man,
Yeah.
that thing.
I honestly, now that he came up close like that, like the force might have like rolled it slightly. That's just because it's heavier, slow moving. The level of penetration on this is actually less than that of the AR-15 and the what did I say the other one was? The SOG? It's actually less penetration.
But man, that thing ate that 4-bore.
Yeah.
That is insane. I thought we would have done more damage than that. Well, you know what that means?
Oh
that
boy.
means I get to shoot it again. Let's ride the lightning a second time, shall we? Oh! Holy
Oof.
cow! That was more of a direct hit, but that thing
Yeah.
is still there.
That was a good hit. That was a good hit. Oh.
I don't.
Not much more damage. Rough, if you put it on a bipod mount or a table mount, sure. Picking it up like Scott? No. No, I cannot. Yeah, the problem is that this is a slower moving around. And with something like this, you do need a faster round to get better impact on it. The slower round is not doing you favors here.
I don't know what Eddie Hall has his Atlas stones made out of, but I'm gonna need to find out because this is ridiculous. This has been hit with 2 rounds of 4-bore, over 10,000 foot-pounds of energy coming at this thing and smacking it dead on, and it is still sitting here. Now, we had a more direct hit that time, and
That's correct, Swander.
It was rocking, which is pretty crazy, but we still haven't done a ton of damage. I have a confession.
Uh-oh.
I only loaded 3 rounds of 4-bore. I really did not think that I would need more than that. So, once we hit it with this, if it doesn't bust it, I don't really know what we're going to do. Okay.
It's not going to bust it. It's not going to do it.
Golly!
Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn second. Holy shit! That one actually did some damage. Look at that! That one actually tore out some good. Look at this chunk right here. Me. Look at this chunk right there. This one did some good damage. Boom. Yeah. So it literally is the first 2 weakened the outer shell, and this one was able to tear out a good chunk. Now, it didn't crack it, but this absolutely, yeah, he's hitting the same general spot, which caused it to be weakened by the 2 previous. And that allowed it to take out a good look at that. that allowed it to take out a good chunk. This is great. Let me shift over a little bit for a second. And look at the chunk that it took out. This one, this last one didn't flake. This one actually broke the outer basically the outer concrete of this thing. That's impressive that it was able to do that. It did take 2 previous hits to weaken it, but it did do it. There, yeah, that's an even better shot. That's a crater. That's a good, it cratered it, chat. That is undeniably a crater in this Atlas Dome. The previous 2, for comparison again, hang on, this will give us a better view of the previous 2. Hang on. Let me get to it. Okay, this gives you a better idea of the previous 2. Remember, it only shaved off the outer area, and then when this thing hits, those weakened areas finally give it up. That weakened area in the top finally gives it up, and it's able to crater the stone. Because that is undeniably a crater.
It is raining Atlas stone. I think we did more damage that time.
Is it?
But still not busted.
Like it's still.
I'm off. Well, that time we hit pretty much on a flat surface and it tipped over this 250-pound Atlas stone, which I mean at this point it's probably more like 225 maybe. But that took a lot of force to do that.
Yeah?
Dang, man. Look at that. I mean, we have taken a pretty good chunk off of it.
Yes, indeed.
But it's still holding strong. I thought that we would have split it, like it would have just cracked.
Yeah.
Open. But looks like I would need more than 3 rounds of 4-bore. So what do we do now? All right. Well,
oh, he's gonna do this?
I hope you enjoyed it. I don't think that 4-bore is enough to take out one of these Atlas stones, so we may need to step it up to a bigger caliber next time. Let me know what you think I should shoot it with in the comment section down below.
Broken Spine, I think if he set himself far enough back, I think it'll be fine.
Why don't all the strong men just do that? It's a lot easier to carry it when they're broken up into smaller pieces. Be sure and give today's video a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms.
Crispy.
Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt.
Of course.
Always, of course. My name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I'll see you next time.
Alright, chat, let's check the comments. Just to be clear, I call the T-Rex a peanut butter brain and say I just bought that truck in the intro. There's no foul language in this video and never will be on this channel. I appreciate this misunderstanding being brought to my attention. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. What, this one? Yeah, I just read it off. Yeah, I just read it off. Yeah, called him. Like, I just bought that truck. Yeah. I, okay. I will take Scott at his word. We will take Scott at his word. Yes, we will. Now, Zeb, we've rewatched it like 3 times. If you want to rewatch it, watch the when I post the react to it on YouTube.